You could technically set the carbon right down on the gel coat without putting this first layer of resin down, and it would actually help with not getting hairs. I did do the method that someone commented back in the day and told us about, using super glue on the base of the brush. But as you can see, I just pulled a hair out of here. I do find that this laying the resin down first helps with any voids in corners. If you want to completely mitigate that stuff though, pre-preg is the way to go. You will see the next part that we make for this is going to be the quarter panels, which we haven't even made the mold yet, so we got to make the mold for it first. But all pre-preg molds, I mean, it costs way more to make, but once you make them, the parts come out perfect every time, and the layup takes way less time. This was a pre-preg mold. Just cut big squares, lay it in like a sticker. It's great. Yeah.
So by this being a regular, you can kind of get an idea on the difference.
Yeah, this like shifts diagonally a lot more. I will say that the laying down this first layer of the stabilized stuff, you definitely need to put a couple more. Like I cut way more I cut it back shorter, so I wasn't pulling as much, and then I cut a bunch more little like reliefs in it around the perimeter of it, just to help it, because it lays a little more straight. You don't get as much diagonal, well, just like this is being.
It's stiffer.
You don't get as much diagonal shifting of it. Yeah, it's a bit stiffer. But it held together. Like I cut right into the corners. Like you'll see a slice in the actual corners of the part. But even with me dabbing all the resin into it, it didn't shift or fray any of the fibers at all. So it held together, which is great. And also, like, I had the first layer stick to the gel coat, and a lot of times on the corners where it'll stick, it'll pull it up, it'll pull a bunch of runs in all of it. So didn't do that. Already a world of a difference. It's my very first time using it. Learn as we go, but I'm already very happy with this new carbon. I think it'll be the new way to do all of my hand layups. You can already tell, like, see, there's a kind of like a curve, there's a little wobble here, and then there's a curve.
Yeah.
Here. Like when we were making my doors for my 240Z, the driver's door towards the front, there's a big wobble in it because Reed was helping me, our buddy Reed was helping me lay it down back in the day. And I don't know how it happened, but there's like a big wobble like right at the front of the door, which you don't really notice from, you know, being right on it, but
it's the imperfections that make it.
Yeah, that's our first carbon part I ever really made was the roof of that car. So I've come a long way.
Lets you know you're human.
Yeah, all my worst carbon parts are on my own car. That's why we got to make another one.